Greetings, Commanders! Alright, patch day. Today is Monday, March 4th, 2019, and we just got a new patch, so let's explore it. Seems like a pretty basic patch. It's just saying we've got 4 new gems. It looks like they're going to be Andromeda, Cassiopeia, and Cepheus. There's also one more, Virgo. So Virgo's going to be a basic star jewel, and Andromeda, Cassiopeia, and Cepheus are going to be new star jewels. And I've been hanging out on the line chats, and I've been seeing images that it makes me think maybe they're going to be very difficult to get unless you are quite good at the new 6v6 MOBA style game they have just implemented last month. So welcome everyone to the live stream. Thanks for being here. Who do we got? Oh, look at see all these new channel members. They've got the little emoji icons next to their name. Now, Army actually has the oldest, newest emoji. It's hard to see. He has a special emoji for 6 months. But thanks for being here. All right, so let's get right into it. First off, it's a new patch, so all of the time helps reset. So you get double time helps again, so everyone in your guild can give you 1% reduction. So I'll go ahead and take that now. And I'll pick up some of my resources. We're full. I'll worry about that in a minute. Actually, I know it's not much, so I'll leave the red resources on the other ones, but that one I'll take. Okay, we don't have to dig around too much. I probably need to check line to see if I'm missing anything with Andy Lindsay. Hit me up on line chat. You are not in the premium $5 channel. For everyone that promotes the channel for $5 a month, I need to know your line name so I can get you in that channel so you can help promote other channels and then get all the early access to my videos coming out in the PP Leanie and then all the unlisted videos. So if you're in the promoter channel, if you pay that $5 a month, hit me up online. And if you saw that image I put out and your name's in the red because I don't know who you are, hit me up. I will invite you to that channel. Anyone that's not in the $5 club, don't worry. You won't miss any content. But thanks to everyone who's helped supporting the channel. And because of you guys, I am jumping in. I'm going to go ahead and get Adobe Photoshop Premiere Elements and get back to animating and editing these videos again to put out a little bit higher quality because the money's there. It makes sense now. So thanks for that. Okay. Should we go right to it? Star Jewels? I think it's Star Jewels. Okay. Actually, let's do this first. If you want to find these new jewels I'm about to show you, you've got to go to this event on the side here and then go to World Event and then choose the shop and then go to Items and then you can choose Andromeda, or Andromeda. That's supposed to be Andromeda, Cassiopeia, and Cepheus. But it looks like there's a little typo here. They'll probably have that fixed with a mic or a hot fix tonight. So what's going on, Hell's Gate? Ooh, Hell's Gate's got the moderator. Nice. Okay, I'm trying to figure out all these colors in my live stream chat. All right, so what do we need to talk about? Well, I haven't finished Project Robin. For those of you that follow the channel, I've been working on Robin and Lilith as a side project to counter really Rogers. So Robin is a disable skill, kind of makes your opponent not activate their skills or star jewels, and Lilith just straight up makes them miss a turn. So it's good against commanders like Rogers, Full Metal, Bullet, or I'm sorry, Plasma. There's a handful of it's good to disable commander skills. And anyway, we've been exploring that project, and part of the Lilith Robin project is very hinged. We always knew Robin and Lilith were good, but it's very hinged on the Ares Star Jewel. And the Ares Star Jewel is so unique that it was kind of something we figured out with Stella early on. It's like, oh, you can build a tank Stella if you just give her Ares, because Ares debuffs your opponent's damage, their raw attack. And if you trigger it like 4 or 5 times, you basically reduce their attack to nothing. And even though you're not immune, their damage is so low, you may as well be. So when you add that on top of a commander like Robin and Lilith, who are disabling commanders, and then also making them incredibly weak, all of a sudden, infantry who's supposed to rely on dodge can take a few hits here and there. Of course, if you can afford Aries, Pisces, and then just rely on one Sagittarius for your guaranteed hit, you're going to be doing really well. But with the implementation of this new Star Jewel, Virgo, I have notes somewhere. That's why I keep looking over here. I've got some exciting news about some new commanders, too, because based off these new Star Jewels, I think we have options. Some commanders are going to make a return. The return of Rayman! I'm just going to say that now. We'll talk about Rayman in a little bit, because I'm really excited about what Rayman's going to do. Okay. Slow it down. We just need to slow it down. Get it all together. Okay. All right. First things first, let's take a look at Virgo, and then we'll catch up with chat. This is a Virgo jewel. I got one. Now, if you want to look at what all the star jewels do, you can go to the handbook. Can you see that? There it is. There's a handbook right here. And you can just scroll to the bottom and see the new ones. Now, you'll notice these new crazy-looking star jewels. Are we calling them star jewels? Yeah, they're star jewels, but they're definitely, they look like constellations. I'm assuming these are the constellations they are named after. And they are harder to get. You saw them in the PvP 6v6 shop. That's the only way we know how to get them right now. And then right here is Virgo. Virgo is going to be a normal jewel, and it's going to have a 2-piece strength and weakness set, and it's going to be 4-set all soldiers. This is really important. All soldier types. So the only other one that does all soldier types was Libra and Gemini. Gemini is quite good with breakdown. Vega's breakdown, it stacks with Gemini. Now I understand why Vega's breakdown stacks with Gemini. It's because Vega's skill breakdown is actually worded incorrectly. Vega's skill breakdown is now actually worded like Cepheus. Cepheus is the actual wording of Vega's skill. We'll get into that later, but it explains why Gemini works with defense reduction. So anyway, Virgo is all troop types, a little bit of strength and weaken on the 2-piece, nothing too important there. So if you are going to go for the set, you're only going for that 4-piece. And 20% chance to trigger before the next action. All enemy units are the last to act next turn. An attack is decreased by 100%. So this is Jigen, right? No, not Jigen. Last to attack. It is Jigen. But listen to this. All enemy units are the last to act next turn. So if you trigger this once, it's going to affect all of your opponent's troop. I assume. That's the way it's worded. So if you trigger this on slot 1, your slots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all going to go before your opponent ever goes if you have first strike. That's huge potential. Of course, it's only a 20% chance, but with commanders like Stella, it becomes more like a 38% chance because she has consecutive turns. And then Elixir also increases, so it's like 25 to 30% on Elixir because she always double strikes. So, you know, I do like this, but also on top of the fact that it makes your opponents miss or go to the end of the turn, it also decreases their attack by 100%. This is Ares. This is the same jewel as Ares, but it's going to be all soldier types, and it's going to make all the enemy units attack last. And you know what's great about this star jewel? It's not hard to get. You want to know the best way to get it? Go to your item, go to your equipment, and look at all those star jewels you've been not wanting to open because they just take up way too much inventory space. And look at this. Random chest 1, random chest 2, random chest 4, random chest 3. Guess what you can get in these? It's not a secret. It's going to be those Virgo jewels. I've already got one. I've already showed you. But here they come. This is just totally random. It's just any part 2, 1, 2. So any chest piece I can get. Does everyone remember that old trick? Is it... One is Star Jewel 1 is your weapons. Star Jewel 2 is your chest. Star Jewel 3 is your head. Star Jewel 4 is your pants. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it? Maybe it's the other way around. Let's check. Let's check. Yeah. So 1 is the weapons. 2 is the chest. Let's see what 3 is. Come on. There it is. That's your pants. So it's head is the 4th. So, oh man, I'm off camera. I'm over here like throwing my arms around. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I'm looking at the delay on the live stream and it's messing me up. All right, thanks for the subscriptions, guys. I don't know exactly what that means. I don't know if that's a normal subscription to the channel or if that's a premium subscription, but thanks anyway. Appreciate it. Awesome. Glad to have you guys on board. If you are the premium subscription, like I said, message me in line to get an invite to that channel to see everything that's coming out in the Pipilini this week. Pipilini is a Hawaii term. It's what they call pipeline. Listen, I don't know. I heard it a long time ago. It stuck with me. I'm just going with it, okay? Pipilini. Just accept it. All right, let's get a couple more of these random chests just to prove that you can get Virgos out of them, but not the other ones. I want to make sure. I might get lucky. How amazing would it be if I got the other star jewels? Remember, the other star jewels are called star jewels, but I'm guessing the only way to get... Oh, there's one. Boom, there's a Virgo. I'm guessing the only way to get those is through the paid shop because they're super premium and they want people to play that new game. And I really think that new game is good. I wish I had more time to play it, but if you haven't checked out Ginjo's channel, or Jingo, He has some amazing tutorials on how to get really good at the 6v6 world battle. It's quite a bit of fun. Once you learn the strategy and what you're doing, it's pretty cool. I really do like that implementation. So I'll get into that more later on. We've been busy with other stuff. The channel's been pumping out content. I've got things in the line that I'm still trying to get done. But anyway, here's a Virgo. And remember, these all weapons types, all soldiers types, I'm assuming they're going to have the same stats as Gemini does, like attack on the weapons, attack on the helm, stuff like that. So we have a crit chance on a weapon. That seems reasonable. And then we've got there's another Virgo up here somewhere. Another Virgo. Curious, 18% on a chess piece, and I can always re-roll those, you know. As long as I have them, I can keep re-rolling them. All right, let's see. Oh, what? The melt corn. Oh, you can do the melt corn emoji. I see that, Andy. All right, I see you. Okay, so going back to this Aries argument with the whole Robin and Project Robin and Lilith thing, if you stack Aries and Virgo, whoa. Like, whoa. Imagine Aries on Stella is already amazing. Imagine Virgo and Aries on Stella. You thought Rogers was going immune all the time. Watch out. Infantry can do it. The problem is that they land a guaranteed hit. When they aren't damage reduced, they get one shot. So, a little bit of downside there. And infantry is still pretty weak with the tier 12 meta. And the fact that Stella is really carrying the meta kind of makes it tough. But I'm just saying, Aries and Virgo is going to be a very good combo. Okay, that's Virgo's Radiance. Now, let's take a look at the new super premium items, or star jewels, starting with infantry, then walker, and then airship, starting with the Andromeda's Radiance, which you don't see on the camera there. Maybe I should shrink my camera or move it down a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Has the live stream started yet for anyone? It still says live new patch coverage. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I got to catch up with the live stream here. Is everything working as intended? It's running. You guys can hear me, right? I'm double checking chat to make sure. Okay, woo! Okay, yeah. If you're having trouble with the live stream, I was like, are you kidding me? I got to redo that whole thing. Listen, I do videos in one take, so I'm used to starting over and doing it all over again. But I wasn't ready to do that right now. Just listen. Got stuff to talk about here. Okay, let's talk Andromeda's Radiance, which I'm having trouble showing because my camera's in the way. Let's see. Is there a way I can do this? I have a scene editor now. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, no, that's the full screen. Hey, guys, how you doing? How about that? Oh, that's a little better. No, that's not it, though. Let's see. Maybe it's... Let's see if we can copy this. No cam. All right. And then we'll take this. Thanks for holding with me, guys. Holding with me. We're doing this. We're doing it live. And then what we're going to do is we're going to disable that and that. Ah! Oh, not that. Hey, there's the old Galactic battle map I drew out. There's the frame. No, don't need that. Okay, so that one and that one. There and there and there. Okay, so now we are on no cam. All right, guys, sorry about that. So this is the Andromeda random property. Hey, super chat, $5. Thanks, Andy. Awesome. Andromeda's Radiance. Check this out. Total penetration, 10%. Oh, I got to put my camera back on. There we go. Total penetration, 10%. I'm sorry. The super chats are so... okay, what does it say? A cup of Joe for my bro. I got you. Okay. 3 set piece. Notice that 3 set piece, not 2, 3. How are we going to get a 5th set piece? You're saying, well, obviously, Melt, there's 5 pieces of gear. You're just going to have 1 for one weapon and 2 for the other weapon. Duh. Well, you'd think so, but look at the name of the Andromeda 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is not a distinction for any particular weapon. It could be in weapon... maybe weapon 2 and 3 now, or maybe weapon 5 and 2, or 5 and 1. Remember, item 1 is, or in Star Jewel 1 is a weapon. So Star Jewel 2 is a chess piece, a cuisse, or curious. What is it going to be in Andromeda? Are they going to mix it up? Maybe. We'll find out. I guess that's not that big of a deal. You know you're going to have to get a 3-set piece for penetration, 10%, which is good for the super late game, but I don't think that most of us are going to get a lot of value out of armor penetration yet. It's a thing that's coming, but not really. The math and the tests in the real world have shown that it's better to just use raw attack until you get to, like, I don't know. Ask Krylar. Check the line group. I think like 600% attack and then like against 600% damage or defense. It's super high end stuff. So don't worry about it too much. At least not yet. We'll get more into that as developments come forward. But receive Andromeda's skill Radiance from the suit for the 5-piece set. 20% chance to trigger before the next action. Target skips their next action. Dodge rate decreases by 100%. This is Lilith. That's what these 3 supersets are bringing in. They're actually giving us Commander's skills at a 20% chance to trigger. So now, at the 20% chance to trigger, you're going to get Lilith's Sleep Bomb. That's amazing. And it's not just her Sleep Bomb. You're getting Lilith's Sleep Bomb, and it's a slightly better dodge rate because she gets, 1.5% per level. At level 60, it's only 90% dodge reduction. It's not a guaranteed hit. It lowers their dodge. And against guys that are running Vega mains or Awaken Never Sleep commanders, I'm starting to call these B commanders that never lose Awaken, that have 600% dodge. I'm calling them Never Sleep commanders. I don't know if that's going to stick. I don't know if you guys have a better name for it. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. They all just run 600% dodge. They're basically unhittable. You have to run guaranteed hit skills and gems. And that's kind of the meta right now. It's still going to be the meta by the end of this. I haven't even talked about the, what is it called? The new Walker one. Is it Cepheus or Cassiopeia? No, it's Cepheus. So we'll get there. We'll get there, boys. We'll get there. Okay, I got to figure out this chat because I'm not seeing chat. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, hey, Hell's Gate. Welcome back. There you go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the commander skills and gems. So the first one is Lilith. Simple enough. Love it. Makes you skip a turn. We've been doing this Project Robin and Lilith thing. I like Lilith's skill better than Roger's. Roger's only has the edge because he also lowers their attack and doesn't let Plasma Bomb trigger. But Lilith just makes him straight up skip a turn. So I'm happy with that. That's an amazing jewel. Definitely something you're going to want to run in any battle. I don't know what the in-game meta for infantry is looking like right now. I am assuming that this is going to be a must-have gem for straight-up fights. Obviously for straight-up fights, right? You're not going to use this in a one-slot bus formation, but as always, Vega in a one-slot bus or any Golem's one-slot bus, Stella one-slot bus will always have a place in the low spenders, mid spenders, and high-range gameplay because it's low risk. You can put one big slot of troops anywhere you want and then hope that you don't get hit by your bigger, nastier, opponent. But these gems, at least that one, is definitely looking like it's for the March. But anyway, we'll revisit these in a little bit. Let's get on to Cassiopeia. I'm going to be really annoyed if I find out I'm saying Cassiopeia wrong. Is that wrong? Oh, well. If it's wrong, let me know. Okay, Cassiopeia is the Walker version. 3-set piece, total damage reduction. Kind of like the Invincible Pants, the opposite of armor penetration, just a different way of negating it. I like the idea where they're going with this. I like that instead of adding HP and defense, they're adding total damage reduction. Careful to there's a ceiling on stuff like this, but this is a good change for the game. It's good new ways of looking at the game, and it's affecting the total amount of stats. Straight 10% off of 600% defense is cool. I like that. But Cassiopeia's power, okay. Until the activator's next turn, if you were here for Ladies' Night the other night, you'll remember what this skill is. Until the activator's next action, our troops' immunity status will be nominal, and 100% will be added to defense. So it's giving you the 100% defense of Cancer, but in reality, this is just Tina's skill. This is Tina's 60% skill. Remember, Lilith's 60% skill was on the infantry. Tina, the Walker commander, is on the 60% skill for the Walker jewel. And so for the airship jewel, we should expect someone else that recently got buffed, right? But we'll get there in a second. Basically, this gem set, what's it going to be used for? Well, it increases your self-defense, but 100 defense isn't that great. Armor of the Tyrant's like 200% by itself. But making your troops immunity status, that just purges debuffs. So Elf's Curse can be purged off of you. Stella's Dizzy can be purged off of you. I'm thinking of commanders in the meta that really utilize this. Maybe Full Metal's purge skill won't affect Tina buffing herself. Trying to think meta commanders that really affect that debuff you. And there's really not too many except for this new infantry Project Robin, Ares, and Virgo meta where we're going to be reducing your opponent's attack. So this Star Jewel is going to, negate what the infantry commanders are trying to do, which it should, right? This is a walker counter. This is a natural walker commander to infantry. That's kind of what we expect from these Star Jewels. So that's in line with that. Overall, as a walker commander, if you're trying to counter infantry, great, this is good. But your main concern is always going to be airships. They just are. They're always so good in the game. They're always going to be the dominant meta. So I don't really love this because airships don't really debuff you. And Walker doesn't like to go against airships, but face it, everyone's running Rogers, Reinhardt, and Vega. And when I say Rogers, Reinhardt, and Vega, I really just mean Vega. All you nasty dwarf mains out there. Nasty dwarf mains. You guys see that Arc Z today? I did a dwarf main. Oh my god, deep dive, unbelievable. All you guys are dwarf mains. That's the secret. This is like the what was that episode on South Park when the kids had lice and they were trying to say each other kid had lice, trying to prove it, and they all turned up just at the end. They all had lice. I don't blame you guys. Vega's super overpowered and they refuse to nerf him. So here we go. Now, speaking of Vega being overpowered and a way to balance the meta out, we have there's a few Golem mains in the chat. Shout out to Golem. Never forget, guys. Golem was the original OG. And he's still good. But not only is he still good, Golem just got a whole lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, Cepheus's Majesty. Total crit wither 30% for the 3-piece. We can kind of ignore that. But 5-piece set. Cepheus's Majesty gives you target's defense of this attack will decrease by 100%. Target's defense will be decreased by 100%. We are assuming that it's not taking 600%, minusing 100%, and going to 500. We are assuming it works like Vega's skill. It's weird because the infantry gem set was a 60% buffed skill from Lilith. The walker was a 60% buff skill from Tina. And then the airship jewel is not a 60% buffed skill from whatever airship commander got buffed, which they didn't. This is just Vega's 40% skill, we think. Not yet confirmed. But I'm assuming it is because of how powerful Breakdown is, and they know they need to either nerf it or make it more available and have counters to it. So this is their solution. Give all the airships Vega's skill. Why not? So, little baby golems that super buff their damage and then trigger this are going to be really powerful. But remember, it's a 20% skill. So, not as reliable as a 40% skill. Very noticeably less reliable. So you got to be careful with that. But, this brings up a very interesting question in the wording. Target's defense of this attack will decrease by 100% until the activator's next action. So if slot 1 triggers this against your opponent's slot 1, until he comes all the way around again, all 6 of your troops attack, that slot 1's defense is debuffed. That means your slot 4 behind him gets that same super bonus if you don't one-shot him. But this is not a guaranteed hit skill. Breakdown is a guaranteed hit skill from Vega that has this ability. This skill is not a guaranteed hit. It actually works more like Fabian's skill. It just debuffs one target. Fabian debuffs the armor of a target. But I think it's going to work like Vega's. It just removes their defense for a round. But you don't get a guaranteed hit. They can still dodge. And all you dirty Vega mains out there know that you're running 600% dodge and you're Awaken. No one's going to hit you unless they have a guaranteed hit skill. So what does that mean? Well, if you are going to be running this Cepheus jewel, then you also need to be running a guaranteed hit skill commander. That means Golem. But also, this skill is going to hit so hard, it might be better to run Gemini and Raymond than Golem and Scorpio. Because the raw damage is nice. It's going to hit hard. Just Scorpio and a crush from Golem is always going to hit hard with someone who has 0 defense. But If you get a double strike from Raymond, guaranteed hit, double strike from Gemini, guaranteed hit, that's 4 attacks, and your opponent has 0%, Raymond may come back in the meta. And he might actually be better than Golem. He might be, you know? But then again, you do have to trigger the Cepheus, and in a straight-up fight, you're going to trigger Crush instead of Raymond's double attack more often anyway. So Golem is typically going to be better all around, I'm assuming. But Raymond is back. That's what's important. Also, you're going to run this on Vega too, because Vega mains know that if you don't trigger the breakdown, he doesn't hit nearly as hard. So you got to have him another one of these. So Vega's got another tool in his chest. And there's no nerf to Vega, so Vega's just got better. Vega legitimately just got better. Vega with Gemini, Cepheus, and breakdown is going to be so scary. Everyone right now was afraid of this patch. I said today in the ArcZ, kind of joking, that Vega's getting nerfed in this next patch. And it sounded very serious. I had to put in the comments it was just a joke. But Vega didn't get nerfed. They gave him this jewel, and now Vega's even more deadly. This, plus breakdown, plus Gemini, 1 slot bust. Jesus, Vega is going to be so overpowered. So, that brings us to a new concept for new videos. What makes command... I heard someone died. Kid is dead. Kid ain't dead. Is Kid dead? Where's Kid? Let's just say, oh, God. What are you guys doing in chat? This looks like Twitch chat. You guys are out of control. Unbelievable. Okay, let me get caught up in chat. All right, here we go. You're online chat for Sky Kingdoms. Andy, directly PM me. I'll get you into the what is it called? The pro channel. The promoters channel? The pro channel? Whatever we want to call it. Let me check something real quick. Nothing in here, right? Here's the Invincible pants that have that nice 10% damage reduction. That's where they get the damage reduction from. And then we have the World event in 14 minutes. 14 minutes. Shit. Man, I suck at that World event. I need to go back to Ginjo's school and rewatch it because I suck at that event. It ain't a joke. All right. How many people out there got that Tina S-Class scan, huh? Anyone see that Tina video? Get that S-Class scan? Ay. Oh, man. Okay, so let's talk meta. What are we actually going to see in the super late game? If you're a super late game player that's put 50 grand in, what does this patch do for you? What does it make you afraid of? So let's talk about that. All right, so this patch is bringing us 4 new jewels. The current meta is kind of stagnant. In fact, we can talk about the meta because we're going to clip this from the new patch. It's basically Vega. Vega's still super powerful. B class, always awakened, 600% dodge. You can't hit him unless you're running guaranteed hit skills and gems. Now Vega not only has breakdown, he's got this new Cepheus jewel that's also going to be lowering his defense, and he's already running Gemini because it stacks with his breakdown, but also it's going to work with Cepheus. So, for the super late game players out there, nothing really changes as far as your setup, except if you were only running, if you were for whatever reason permanently awakened but only having 2 gem sets, you need to pick up Cepheus. You need to drop something and get Cepheus. So Vega must have Gemini because with breakdown, Gemini and breakdown combo together, they work super powerful because the second attack of Gemini gets the same benefit as the breakdown. And I'm assuming that this is how breakdown always worked. We just didn't know. It actually debuffs your opponent and then gives them a guaranteed hit until the next turn. That's why that's the way it kind of is worded. Oh, and I also forgot they will not be able to recover HP. So every chance of Elf beating Vega is out the door. Elf was doing okay against Vega for a while, but not anymore. Actually, it's only 1 slot. It's only a 20% skill, but it is going to make Elf a little less difficult and Reinhardt a little more difficult to beat Vegas. But this was a big patch for Vega, man. So Vega's out there. This is what you're doing. You're getting double Titans in the weapon slot because the Wild Roses aren't good enough. Doesn't matter what level you're at. I'm pretty sure Wild Roses aren't there yet. So double Titans in the weapons. And then, honestly, if you're 1 slot busting with Vega, then yeah, go with the Eye of Abyss Helm or Destruction Helmet. I hear that the Eye of Abyss crit damage is actually more than Devastation Helm. I'm not 100% on that. That's not what my research showed early on with low stats. We'll have to revisit that. So Eye of Abyss Helm for damage or Destruction Helm for damage. But if you are going to be going Balance Vega, which is totally fine, because Vega is Vega can kind of stand and take hits. If you want to be a boss commander instead of playing Rogers and just play a Vega, you can get Valkyrie on the helmet, make your airships a little more tanky. And then on the pants, Magiwell are really strong. The damage on Magiwell is so freaking good. You kind of have to use Magiwell because they also have defense built in. They're not that bad. And then just all defense or HP in the pants because, you know, HP is probably more valuable than defense because other people are running Vega too. But, you know, as far as pants are concerned, you can also run the Fearless. Fearless are a great choice too. But it really just depends. If you know your Vega's so big and you're one-shotting everyone anyway, with or without Magiwell pants because you have so much damage, then yeah, pick up the Invincible pants, get a little more tanky. And then as far as the chess piece is concerned, you know, the Creator's never going to be good as the Tyrant. Remember, it's 6 stats or 3. It's 4 stats for defense, 2 stats for HP per level. Tyrant goes up to 8 stats per level, so a total of 6 on defense for the Creator armor, and then a total of 8 on a maxed Tyrant armor. So Tyrant's always the best defensive chest, and since all the tier 12 as far as I don't know what tier 13 is going to be. I don't know when tier 13 is going to be, but tier 12 airships only work on airships, so you have to use airship only armor or you know, you can't use Void anymore. There is no dodge for the airship. Long live Vega. You know what? Nah. You know, take that $10 back. That $9.99. You keep your Vega. Keep your $10. Keep your Vega mains. We're gonna get them banned. Next patch. All right, hold on. Now this is a serious video. Let me get through this. So the Vega balance build is still great. You can go defense on the chest. You can go tier suppression if you know you're going against smaller commanders. But Vega is pretty obvious. Double weapons, double titans in the arms, and then choose how you want to build your helm, legs, and chest. And now we have to address the real problem, and that is, what's everyone else going to do? Do these gems make any commanders now viable against the real threat, which is Vega? Well, I have a new video coming out, like I mentioned earlier, called the Never Sleep Commanders, or commanders that are DCB, that you can permanently awaken to get that 600% dodge and keep them awakened all the time for basically free, which is what you can't do with an ANS class commander. So, there's a couple commanders that fit that bill. I haven't gone into that yet. I don't know if they're going to have a big play here. I'll say Medusa is a striking candidate. The fact that Medusa has 2 guaranteed hit skills, and her main concern against going against Vegas is going to be that unhittable Vega with 600% dodge. Having a guaranteed hit all the time with tear space makes Medusa very powerful. So Sonar and Full Metal Jacket do work quite well. The major problem with Medusa is her guaranteed hit just doesn't hit that hard, and she has no survivability. Rogers, survivability. Golem, Vega, super hits. Stella, super hits. Medusa is kind of like Chief. She can hit. She hits okay, but doesn't really stick out. So, all right, where are we at? As far as the jewels are concerned, is it going to make that big of a difference? Well, like I said, the Cassiopeia gem, Tina's, you're not going to need to be purging stuff off yourself unless you know you're always going against Elf or Stella. And I don't really think that's your problem. I don't think walkers get any help here. I think Full Metal being implemented back into the meta was a good step up. But unless you know that your opponent's going to be using a lot of damage reduction from the Virgo jewels, then you're probably not going to be forced into using that Cassiopeia. You walker mains, you kind of know what you're doing. Stick to what's working for you. Probably those balance build elves, balance build full metals are the way to do it for now. I hate saying that. I feel like Walker is just so desperately in need of something, and they've just been getting shafted for so long, man. Okay, and then is there anything else I could put for walkers? I really want to help those walker mains out there, but man, you guys have been struggling for years. You know what the struggle's like. Any other things? Moonshadow is actually a very overlooked commander. Commanders nowadays more likely to buff themselves, including Vega with his 20% skill. Moonshadow hits really hard. Remember, she gets bonused if your opponent has a buff. Overlooked commander, might be worth a revisit someday. King, always good against commanders who always dodge. Vega's dodge is quite a pain in the butt. But all right, let's get back to infantry, and then we'll kind of close out this bit. Stella still runs the infantry meta. But tier 12 infantry damage is so bad on Terra Space, it's in desperate need of a rework. Does what we see in this update provide anything for infantry? Well, it makes infantry stray away from what they really excelled at, and that was hitting hard and dodging, glass cannon. That's what infantry always was. Now it's like, okay, Vega's taken the damage roll. Golem always had the damage roll, and now they're like dealing with the fact that Vega's always dodging, and infantry, Stella, for example, does not have a guaranteed hit, while Shane, thank you, Shane W. While Golem and Vega do, you know? So Stella's going to be relying on Gemini and probably Libra, not Libra, what is it? The new one. It's on the freaking, it's on the thumbnail. God, I'm losing my mind, boys. Let's see. Back to the bottom, right there. Okay, thank you. Dang it. Virgo. It's Virgo. So, Stella's going to be running probably Gemini, Virgo. I don't know. Sagittarius hits a lot harder. I mean, I wanted to have Stella with Cepheus, but she can't. She is an infantry commander. So, that's kind of where Stella's at. Nothing really changes much for Stella. Fuck. That really sucks to say. But it does open the door for commanders like Robin and Lilith. You know, I really think that Robin and Lilith with this new ability to make your opponent not only skip their turn, last to act, but it also instead of using it makes them last to act, but lowering their attack like Ares, but also making them, it lets you basically soften them up for a full turn all the way through. It's going to be a big deal. I think Elf's going to be running Virgo now. Definitely a good one for Elf. But infantry, I think, kind of has to switch from Ares. If you're already running Ares, switch to Virgo. If you've been getting really close to a couple Geist Stones or Spirit Stones, then maybe consider grabbing your third set of Star Jewels and kind of feel it out from there. But I definitely think this patch totally favored Vega. It's so easy as a Vega main to just pick up this new Cepheus Star Jewel and use your existing breakdown, use your Gemini, and you don't have to do anything crazy, and you're just still the best commander in the game. And you get to run that Awaken nonstop. It's just ridiculous. So that's the real rub for this patch. Yeah. Okay, so what should we do now, boys? Let's catch up on chat. Let's see what you guys are up to. All right. We gotta name that segment. What's a good name for it? Someone in the chat name that last 10-minute segment regarding the patch, the meta, and all the stuff I just talked about. Was it a patch breakdown meta update? Give me a good name and I'll name that the video. Yeah, new gems are looking really good for Golem, man. Fire's saying that, kind of what I preluded to, you know, if you can get that Cepheus to trigger and your opponent has no defense, Golem's going to hit way harder than Vega. Vega's guaranteed hit just ignored the defense. It didn't add any damage. If Cepheus goes and crush, oh shit. Yeah, Vega was already one-shotting T12 slots. Vega was, whereas Golem with Cepheus, or even Raymond with Cepheus, going to be really powerful. Really powerful. But it's a 20% gem, you know, and it only affects the slot in front of you. Now remember, your front slot and your back slot can trigger it, but it has to go all the way around. You got to have a full march for that second slot. It's a little different. Airship Love is the name of the patch. New patch. Vega just got better. Vega gets stronger. You know, it is Vega gets stronger. The whole point of Vega's skill is because it's a guaranteed hit and lowers the defense. If we're being honest, Cepheus doesn't have a guaranteed hit. So there are times when Vega just triggers a Gemini and not a breakdown, and it doesn't do much. But if he triggers Cepheus and Gemini, which is hard to do, that's like 1 in 25 chance. Like, it's a 1 in 5 chance to trigger a Gemini, and then another 1 in 5 chance to trigger a Cepheus. 5 times 5 is 25. It's a 1 in 25 chance of getting both. So but remember, the first slot, the first row and the second row can trigger it. So, yeah. Oh my God, what is going on? I just realized the live stream is like so far behind me right now. All right, let me get caught up on that. All right. Oh, okay, let's get caught up with chat while I try to monitor. So the way, if you guys don't know, in YouTube, you can create highlights, but in order to do it, you have to do it like on the fly. You literally have to like click the time during the live stream, not when you're doing the chat. Like, I can't be like, I'm about to say something important, start a clip, go. No, it's like you got to watch the live stream itself, get the highlight, clip on that time, kind of ballpark it. It's a pain in the butt. New patch, and the winner is Vega again. Dude, that is a great title. Okay. Anyone got a better title than that? Does Elf's skill count as a heal? It says recover. Yes, it does count as a heal. Vega's heal also counts as a heal, but, you know, it's a 20% skill. We don't get too excited about that. New patch, and the winner is Vega again. That sounds a little salty. Like, I'm not salty so much that Vega is a good commander and he's like super OP right now. I'm salty that the fact is, like, airships still dominate the meta and air infantry is really bad, and Walker is kind of in between, trying to beat up those stupid infantry mains that got stuck on infantry that still haven't been compensated, and then everyone just gets wrecked by airships still. Like, I don't know. But, you know, what I do really like about the Stella meta is if you run Ares and, oh God, what is the name of that jewel again? This is the second time I forgot the name of the jewel. Okay. If you run Ares and Virgo on Stella, she's going to be debuffing the crap out of her opponent's attacks so fast. By the time her third or fourth slot goes, they may be down to 0 damage. So I really want to see if Stella, with this Virgo build, is going to be able to counter the damage that Vega gets. Even then, God, I don't know. It doesn't matter if Vega lowers your defense by 100% if he doesn't land, if he only hits for 0% damage, right? Because Ares and Virgo can totally disable that. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what the devs are doing. I don't know. They don't tell me these kind of things, you know? I feel like I just read the bones, you know? I don't know what the gods and the spirits are doing, but I see how the bones fall and I go, this must be what's going on. So, all right, let's check out this world event. Let's see if I can do any damage in here. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Let's see. I got a plasma that's ready to fight. Let's take plasma. That's a good plasma build. Rogers 10,000. That's an okay Rogers build, not fantastic. And then Robin. Robin will be the main commander. And then we'll put him in Stella's gear with that Ares build. You know, I didn't cover the new Star Jewels and stuff, but it's going to be very easy to get Geist Stones and Spirits. It's not very easy. It's going to be reasonable to start getting these Geist Stones and Spirit Stones. We're getting close. I mean, I'm not personally getting close, but a lot of players have gathered 10, 20, 30 frags. I know it takes 100, but with this new the new video I'm doing on this Time and Space War, you're going to be able to get parts of these frags every day or every other day. Sometimes, not always. But in this merchant, what people don't know about this is there is a Wave 300 merchant slot. And I'm at Wave 299. I want to unlock Wave 300. And I actually, if you look at all my ships out here, I have what's needed. All I need is another 4 million metacrystals to upgrade my last Apox ship, and then I will have broken enough power to get Wave 300 shop unlocked, and then the Wave 300 shop, that's when you can start getting this stuff. So I have one more right there, the ST9, that's the one. I wonder if I can start that over. All right, let's jump out of this. I got a mop up in 3 hours. I think I may have enough to do that video tomorrow. But I think that's going to be a really cool video. I think a lot of people don't realize how the time and space war works. But once you get to Wave 300, all of a sudden you start getting a lot of free shit. I mean, that's what the time and space war is. Free shit. Like, this game costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time, a lot of money. But straight up, it's free shit. Super high premium stuff. You just got to get your wave to 300. It just takes daily grinding. I do an angry rant video on Vega every video. Listen, man, it's important to document the times. I'm like a journalist, an irresponsible, poorly dressed journalist, talking about a subject that only about 5,000 people in the world care about. Okay? I don't have a big audience, but I'm passionate about it, all right? You know, when I say it like that, I realize how trivial this is. Well, I'm having fun. What are you going to do? Good old time. All right, let's take... So I'm taking low leadership commanders on purpose. I don't want to bring in my big-ass bullet because he's just going to make me match up against people with big commanders. So we'll take all these guys. I'm going to take airships on my Dodger Roger. Maybe I'll go infantry in the front and then airships in the back. And that way I can still get the benefits of all the dodge gear I'm using with the infantry troops, and then have the airships in the back just to kind of get hit by awakenings. They'll survive if they get hit by awakenings. And then get the, in case someone's running a full SWE gear on tier 11 or something. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'll be right back while we queue up. And if you want to, oh man, if you want to join this with me, let's check the timestamp. Check 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so we're gonna see what the delay is on the live stream, and I should have been counting, but I wasn't because I'm dumb like that. Go. It's about 10 or 15 seconds. So if you want to queue up for the Galactic battlefield, get ready to click the timer to queue in 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna click 15 seconds after that. So 3, 2, 1, click queue. All right, checking the time. 4, 3. Oh, here we go. I got it. So I'm going to click it right when you see this video. So I'm at 10. Boom. There we go. 15-second delay. All right, I'll be right back.
Oh no! Don't miss it! Don't miss it!
6 seconds. Totally got it.
Woo! That was close. That was close.
Almost. Okay. Capture more strongholds. Reach 100,000 points. Okay. Capture more strongholds. So take the little bases. That's what we got to do. 9 more seconds. Is anyone in the game with me? Anyone in the game? All right, here we go. Are you in on Wanted Spy? What team are you on? Don't you go stream sniping now. Oh, shoot. It's backwards. Okay, we'll do that. So let's take our power-ups. Remember, if you're on the other side of the enemy base, you get double the passive points just for being there. So we want to get next to it. Marching speed up, maybe vision increase, or arc movement speed. Let's do... It's a long... I should have hit this sooner. I kind of goofed on that. All right, so now we'll speed up real fast, get to where I want to be. And what's my passive income right now? All right, all right, all right. 40. I'm getting 40 per second. Now I'm going to land next to this one, and I should go to 80. I don't know. I got to go back to Genjo's channel. I'll put that description. I'll put that link to his channel in the description below. He's so good at this game. He's a guru. Legit guru. Okay. So, looks like they're kind of moving. I wonder if I should just move into place. Like, yeah. All right. Is anyone else in here with me? I'm such a low rank. Honestly, I'm probably with a bunch of amateurs. All right. So now I'm next to this. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. This guy's gonna get it. Damn. I think if you stand over it, you collect it. Yeah. Damn. That's a good buff. All right. We'll send bullet at him or plasma at him. See what I can get out of that, and then we got to go capture that stronghold. Now, I should be one of the stronger arcs in here, so I should probably go on the offensive and just absorb attacks. Oh, Melt you ugly. Anaconda. Who's Anaconda? All right, we got a lot of people in here. This worked out. Anaconda and Napoleon. Okay. Obviously I don't know, your names are obviously not Napoleon, but Oh, we got a replay. We'll watch the replay. We don't normally watch the replays because they simply just take too long. Remember, there was a new patch thing that's... Whoa. There was a new... Wow. These are tier 7 and tier 2. What's going on? I'm totally smurfing these people, man. I'm such a low rank that I get matched with tier 7. But that's fine. That's fine. For me. But what was I looking for? Oh yeah, they said in the patch they added something, so I don't know what they added. Something about battle reports or something like that. Whoa. You can attack the tactical troops. I forgot about that. Okay. If you hit them 3 times, they don't make it successfully to your base and score against you. Oh, kill Anaconda. We must kill Anaconda. Oh, whoa, did I lose? Okay, so apparently I need to check my heal here. Oh, apparently my plasma got wrecked. Wonder what I went up against. What's his name? Anaconda? So it was me versus Anaconda. What am I? Alexander versus Anaconda. Oh, jeez. Is that me here? Must be me. Watch it go against a smaller plasma and I lose. Oh, shit. Well, that's why. Tier 11 Hoodoo. I got wrecked. Yeah, ow. I mean, I did a little damage, but look at the size of that Hoodoo. Good God, man. I don't know. How big is that? 600 times... let's see, what is that? 400. Is it 600 times 400? 240,000 leadership, something like that? Yeah, it's a big Hoodoo. Yeah, I got wrecked when I was watching the replay. So you have to get out of the waiting area. If you don't get points if you're in there. What are we going to do against that Hoodoo? That is a problem. There's nothing I could do against that Hoodoo. He's way too big. Way too big. Can't dodge him. Can't disable him. Can't go immune against him. I can plasma bomb him, but plasma bombing a Hoodoo is not smart. Man. All right. Well, let's see if that's his garrison. Let's see what he's got for attack. Right. Let's see. Should we try? Let's go with the Robin play. Ooh, I'm low. We'll go with the Robin play just to kind of feel him out, see how he does. No injured troops. What's going on? Where are they? Where? Are those just my available troops? Okay, must be my available troops. Oh, what the heck? I got wrecked again? Alright, let's see. I got wrecked. I am Alexander versus Hawk. Maybe that's the one. 601? It's hard to tell. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's me. Okay. So the X. Well, I didn't get lucky there. That's bad. I did some good damage, though. I can tell I hit him pretty hard. Oh, Gemini. Damn, that's game. She's going to one-shot me. Yeah, Gemini with Thirst for Blood or whatever. Oh, she missed on the back strike, so that's okay. But she'll get first blood thing. Yeah, Bloodthirst. Okay, well. I'd run that again. I don't know how well I do. She got lucky on her first, and I got unlucky on mine, so I'd like to run that again. The other thing is we don't have our buffs. We need those world buffs, man. Those are really helpful. If you want to learn how to play this game really well, head to Ginjo's channel. It's in the description below. He's an ace at this game. He's a guru, actually. He's very good at it. Let's see. Yeah, he does. He's got a couple videos going in long form about how to play this game correctly, and they're definitely worth watching. Ah. So I have to reset. Once you enable the speed, you have to retarget where you want to go to get the speed boost. Otherwise, you'll keep going slow. Oh man. What is this? Oh, I see. So it's translated into different languages. So Hokopor must mean like something like anaconda or golem or something like that in a different language. All right, man. This anaconda is bad news. We must be losing dramatically, right? Oh, we're not losing that bad. I mean, we're doing okay. Caesar over here. He needs to get next to that stronghold. And I'm still gunning it, huh? Damn, go me. All right, let's turn our vision on. All right, there we go. We'll go pick that up. And then we'll go stand next to theirs, you know? Why not? Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do the chat, Devontae. So if you make it onto the chat, awesome. I don't know how to like make it go or stay. I just kind of let YouTube and Streamlabs do its thing. Yeah, we're totally live. We're embarrassing ourselves. Yeah, this is an Arc of War educational channel. We talk about the game and the meta, and I'm a pretty decent player. But when it comes to this minigame, I still haven't spent the time to figure it all out. So I'm just giving it a go for fun. I definitely need to work on this. But we're here. We're having fun. We're doing it. Let's attack Rhino. I wish it didn't automatically put the tier 9 airships in front. I wish it would do the infantry first, but I don't have a preset for it. So I'm not going to like spend the time to do it right now. It's a little bit laggy. This game was a little laggy on the emulator, surprisingly. So I just kind of have to deal with it. It's okay in Galactic Battle, though. Uh-oh, someone attacked me. I lost the attack. Who was it? Anaconda? Anaconda? Wait, isn't that one of the guys in here? Damn, Tina. Ooh, Sagittarius. Watch me one-shot him. Maybe not. Not enough. I'll get close, though. Oh, it disabled him. That's good. Wow, I triggered everything. Go me. Too bad it's Tina. She'll disable it. Oh, almost. But he doesn't get his skill off. Oh, interesting. My skill doesn't even let him have the chance to trigger his skill. That makes sense. And I'm going first every time. If I keep triggering Chain, he'll never get to get his armor purged off until the 4th attack. But Chain's on, so he doesn't get to do anything. Bet I missed. He's dodging me. Oh, this is a cool replay. Sagittarius. Oh, I'm going to do all right here. This is going to be a closer match than I thought. When it shouldn't be, right? Tier 10 infantry on the left versus tier 11 walker on the right. Should be a little more one-sided. But yeah, I'm getting those chain triggers like I need. Oh, there's the Libra. Bam! Ambush, actually. It was ambush. I need to level that skill up. It's the same thing. All right, back row's hitting hard. It's going to crush right through. Still got that chain going. Ares, man. I wonder how hard she's going to hit. Is that the 3rd trigger of Ares? Let's see how hard she hits me on this turn. Here comes the awakening and everything. Let's see how hard it is. There's her super immunity. Ouch. Oh, she debuffed the Ares. Oh, no. But she missed. Ha ha. Still got to land that hit. Oh, crappy Libra strike. My damage is very low. But that Sagittarius makes up for it. Anyway, let's finish it. Looks like I didn't do much after that, but it wasn't okay. She purged off the Ares, like I said in the meta breakdown. You know, it definitely is a good thing. It's just no one's really running, you know, Lilith and Robin to debuff walkers right now. You know, all the major threats buff themselves or just, you know, stack it on their attack damage like Vega does. Then again, yeah, no, I don't know if Tina is super nominal. Can she debuffed while she's nominal? I don't know. That might be an interesting. I mean, you wouldn't use Tina to counter Vega, but if she can make herself nominal and not be able to be debuffed when she has her buff on, that would be good. What's up, Jorge? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, definitely not broken. Just definitely notice it a lot more when you want to see it. When commanders trigger a lot more than you think they should. That's like one of the things I hear the most is like, oh, this commander, his skills should be, they trigger way more than it says they do. We've tried it over and over and over. It's always the same. It's 40% is 40%, run it 100 times. But I feel like some commanders just like you better. They give you better luck. Man, this Anaconda guy attacked me with that Tina. Nasty Tina against... Well, if he's going to attack me with Tina, let's go with Roger's defense, right? Of course, he had way more troops than me. Way more. Let's try that. Oh, man, I'll get wrecked. I don't have strength and weaken gear either. Well, have we lost yet? No, we're about to, though. We're getting close. You know, let's try and knock ships out of the sky. Is that a thing? Can we do that? Arc movement speed up, arc marching speed up. So we got 2 minutes to like blast ships out of the sky. All right, here we go. Okay. Oh, we got to be close, I think. It says like you're too far away. Yeah. If Tina ever counters Vega, I'll absorb him. Well, Vega's debuff skill is actually, his breakdown skill is actually a debuff. At least on the new gem it is. I don't know how it's going to work. All right, so there's one attack. All right, here's 2 attacks. Come on. All right. Ah. Right, he got hit it 3 times. Is that the deal? Yep. Oh, no, that's me. I'm having trouble clicking on the thing because it's right on top of me. Oh, no. There it is. 1 of 3. Durability 1 of 3, if you guys saw that. This one is 3 of 3. All right, so I'm going to knock this one out of the sky. Pretty sure that helps my team a lot. I don't know exactly how much, but I know it does help. We've got probably another minute left on my speed ups, but we're about to lose. We're 9,700 or 97,000 to 89,000. I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have let Anaconda attack me as much as he did. Maybe I should have went further away. I don't know. He's limited to his attacks when he's on our side of the field because, oops, I didn't realize I wasn't close enough. He can only attack so many times until he has to go next to a stronghold. Okay, so here we are. Did you make the Galactic Battlefield score list? Oh, we did okay, 92,000 to 100,000. Not that bad, considering that tier 11 guy was wrecking me. Hey, Blackheim was in here. What's up, man? That was you, Anaconda. You son of a bitch. That was you the whole time. Blackheim, huh? With the MVP. So what's interesting is it says 1 more or confirm. Now, did they add anything on the patch to this portion of it? I'm checking everyone else. Do I know anyone? Sarah, ZQY, Wizard? I don't think I know these people. Free multiplier. Oh, this is the free multiplier. I'm going to go ahead and claim mine for the day because I don't plan on playing much more. You have 1 free chance to multiply the reward every day. It is more cost effective when the reward is higher. Continue. Yeah, so if you're the MVP, 120 multiply, you can get 240 or 360 or whatever. It's very good. And, of course, you need those in order to buy these. And they've already fixed it. Look at they hot fixed it. While we were in the battle, they hot fixed Andromeda, Cassiopeia, and Cepheus. I want to point out I never actually updated the APK. I only just ran the update through the game loading. So I don't know if updating the game changes anything. I doubt it. But I still need to do that. So that's that, boys. All right. No, that's always been 1 more chance to get a higher reward. Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. It means I can re-roll it in case I got 50, but I can... No, I don't know what that means, Army. Yeah, it'll be highlighted. It was a solid breakdown for it being an hour released. Oh, yeah, Devontae, you missed everything on the Star Jewels. For anyone that's just joining the chat and did miss the first segment of it, I'll go ahead and do a quick breakdown, and then we'll call it a night. So, in the patch, the main thing worth mentioning is we got 4 new jewels. One of them is for all troop types, and it's a common jewel, which means you're going to be able to get it by just opening jewel chests, which means like random jewel chest 1, you know, like stuff like this, random chest 2, you have a chance of getting it. I keep pronouncing it wrong. It's Virgo. It's definitely Virgo. Okay. So that's the new gem, and it's in all troop types. It works like Ares, which is awesome. There it is right there. Ooh, and it's a good one, 28%. It works like Ares, and it's like Robin's skill. Wait. No, Jigen's skill, and it lowers their attack speed. So it's actually really good. It's really good. Makes them attack at the end of the turn. They don't skip the turn, but they attack at the end, but they also lose attack. So if you combo this with Ares on infantry commanders, if you're following the Robin and Lilith project I've been running, I'll release another video on that probably Wednesday. We'll see. I have another video covering that. I probably need to do that tomorrow because the new patch is going to change the way I worded that. Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. And then there's 3 other new premium gems. You can find them by going to the World Event store and then go into item shop here. So Cassiopeia, Cepheus, Andromeda. So it's infantry Andromeda, Walker, Cassiopeia, airship Cepheus. That's the only way you can get them right now is in that store that I know of. I tried to see if it was bugged by trying to buy them even though I couldn't, and it wouldn't let me. So if you want to try it on yourself, you can. See, I only have 1360 and it takes 1600. Try to just buy it. It says insufficient items, insufficient items. I check my inventory anyway, just in case. But yeah, so what they are is the infantry. Oh, look at that. You can see all the plasma metals. That's interesting. Infantry is getting a Lilith skill for their gem. Walker is getting a Tina skill for their gem. And then Airship is getting a Vega skill for their gem. So infantry really got more defensive in their gems. Walker got Tina's immunity debuffing bonus, which is only really good against infantry because the airship meta is Vega and no one's really using debuffs on airship commanders except walkers and other infantry. Other walkers and infantry. So no real help there to walkers, not too much anyway, except against Ares and other infantry commanders. And then, of course, Cepheus, which is a little bit crit wither, which is going to be nice to take less damage. And then, of course, 20% chance to trigger the next action. Target's defense of this attack will decrease by 100% until the activator's next action. Which means that not only does it work like Breakdown, but the slot behind you gets to also, or the slot in front of you, gets to also have that bonus. But, of course, it's not a guaranteed hit. You're going to need to combo that with Raymond's Double Strike or Golem's Crush or Vega's Breakdown or Gemini or Scorpio. But airships are going to be so freaking powerful. Nothing really changes for infantry. They just have to go a little more defensive. I still think that the Virgo Ares thing might be worth checking out on Stella. Make her kind of a tank because she's going to trigger 20% skills far more often than anyone else. Run that with the Dominion Hall. Yeah, and then Cepheus, you're just going to run this with Vega. You just Gemini, Cepheus. You're going to be super powerful. One slot busting or defending. You're just going to be so powerful. So that's the new gems. As far as the other mention in the news, there was something about battlefield report function. I don't know what that is. If anyone knows what that is, let me know now, and then we'll wrap this thing up in the next few minutes. Let's see. Now, that's always been one more chance to get a higher reward. You can re-roll your medals. If you got 100 medals and hit one more, it could increase to 130. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay. The new premium gems are over 30%. Are over 30%. Oh, someone was saying that the gems, instead of maxing out at 28% or 30%, they max out above that. I haven't seen that yet. I gotta check the line chat. I haven't checked it. So I want to throw this out there. If you join the $5 a month subscription at gaming.melt or gaming.youtube.com/channel melt or whatever, if you click on my channel, there's a way to join for $5 a month. If you join that, directly message me online, Melt.aow, and I'll invite you to the promoters group where you get full access to all the videos coming out this week that I've already filmed, and then as I film them, I release them there. And then, of course, access to all the unlisted videos like Fireside Chat 3, Omega, and 8. Omega's a weird one. Kind of forgot I had that one. I released that one. And then all the old videos, stuff that I just took off the channel because they're not necessary or they're controversial or whatever. If you want access to that and you want to throw $5 at the channel, I appreciate it. That's what I can do for now until we find out a better way. People want to support the channel, and I appreciate it. And I'm going to use that money for Photoshop and hopefully work on some animation for the intro and then start editing it a little bit. I don't know. People were saying they really like those intros, but I really found them to be really redundant. I'd watch my videos and I'd go, okay, yeah, the intro. And I started hating watching intros on other videos unless there's a really good cold open. Like Demolition Ranch always does like a comedy segment, which I personally find kind of hit or miss. You know, it's like Matt's funny from Demolition Ranch, but I don't know if you're going to upload 3 or 4 videos a week, in order to produce a good sketch comedy that's less than 30 seconds long or more than a minute long, you've got to have some good writing chops and delivery. And he's a generally funny, charming, good-looking guy, so he can get away with a lot. But I don't think it's his strong suit. And I think going into the videos, into his intro, sometimes it messes up the message of his video. And my channel is specifically designed to be an educational channel. We try to make it interesting. I try to throw in anecdotes and character stuff to keep people like kind of entertained. But the core audience of this channel has always been the people that came here for knowledge. If I wasn't talking about the meta, if I wasn't talking about the commanders they use or the commanders they go against and how to beat them, people would stop coming. They don't care that much to hear about what's going on in my life. It's an education channel, so the intro kind of, I swayed away, but other people are saying they want it back now, and it's like, all right, let's get back on the Photoshop train. There's some funding there for it. It makes sense, so that's kind of what's going on in my head. Welcome to my head. You know, how's it going? You lost? How do you feel about Army being featured in the Arc Z episode 2? You are no longer the only arc to be explored in Arcs. Arc Z. That is a terrible name. I really should have thought about that. Yeah, Jorge, the update is basically, they said they fixed bugs and stuff, which we don't really know what bugs they fixed. And then something about a battlefield report, which we still don't know about. You know what's funny, Zero Cool? I actually don't remember what that music was for the ladies' night. I just kept playing that stupid song. You got to understand. Okay, so we're kind of off live stream now. Let's just hang out and be dudes. So when I do film these videos, obviously I'm not like a 17-year-old kid. I'm not like just spending my nights in high school done with my homework. I got stuff to do. I got a family. I got responsibilities. I got things. I can always be doing something more productive than sitting in front of my computer. So when I sit down to film something, I've usually been thinking about it. I know what I want to say, and I will go get everything ready, and I try to just focus on the video and hammer it out so I can deliver the content and be one and done. That's usually my MO. Sometimes life is stressful, right? Bills, family, illness, doctor visits, car issues, broken electrical outlet. Things just happen. Stress builds up. And then I sit down to film these videos because I just know I've got to get this video out. Because when you have an idea and you have a way you want to deliver it, in that moment, there's a creative moment, you've got to put it on paper. You've got to put it on camera. When I sit down in front of this computer and it's time to film and I hit that record button, I expect it to work. I expect it to, and I need it to, because I got something I got to say. I can't be worried about software. Well, in that girls' night video, I was on my second take of that intro, and it crashed like 3 minutes in. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Right now, I have the moment. I have just nailed the intro, and the video crashed. So I had to start filming from the beginning again. And there was like this hysterical moment where I was just like, what am I doing? Why am I looking for this type of music? My viewers don't care about music. They don't care about Tina. They don't care about Tina's skills. They don't have any interest in Tina at all. But there's a Release Tina event. We haven't had one in a year. I had to do the Tina video because if I was ever going to do it, it would be a breakdown and a release because that's kind of her thing. And I was like, we're just going to do it. And I was looking for royalty-free music, and I found this music. I couldn't find any better music. It was so bad. And I just turned the music on, and I was like, you know what, just hit record. And I just started laughing. I was just like, this is crazy. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's just one of those moments, man. It's one of those moments. So that's why the intro's kind of zany on it. I just, yeah, kind of unhinged, if you will. So I'm going to go to my browsing data, and I'm going to search for, oh man, my browsing data is so thick. Oh no. When was Ladies' Night? Maybe February 27th? We found it, boys! Wait, is this it? Oh, yeah. Alright, if you want access to this sweet, sweet soundtrack, I'll put it in the chat. I remember the intro was really bad, but remember I was working on my third take at this point, so I had made it a few minutes into the music at this point, so that's why you don't hear the beginning. That's why you hear the 2 or 3 minutes into the sound. Let's see if I can show that. I'm so hesitant to do this. So this is the video. I think I was at 3 minutes when I was playing it in the video. And the problem with showing you guys my YouTube is you see what's on the right of all the stuff I've been watching. And, yeah. I don't know. I like to stay neutral. Oh, that's really loud. Sorry, guys. I forgot. That was so loud in the Tina video. Oh, who pointed that out? Fire? Oh, well. There was another video I did recently. I had way too much loud music, but it was too late to change it. Anyway, that's the song. There it is. Did I link it? There you go. God, man. Okay. There's going to be a surprise in Galactic campaign this week. NERD's lap dance background. Live chat into a movie night. Grab your skates, fluff your afro, grab a tab, and off you go. Chris Fade, Cyrus Fade. You know how to party. This guy, 70s. 70s or 80s? 70s, 80s. I don't know. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I wish I could do more of these. Tonight was definitely worthy of it because, I don't know, patches come out. Everybody has questions. Guild chat goes out. People say, oh, what did we learn in the patches? And then everyone's putting together these shitty guild mails with 256 characters that are all fragmented. Instead of telling your guild about all this stuff, just say, hey guys, here's a link to Melt's new video. Subscribe to his channel. He's almost at 5,000 subs. At 5,000 subs, there's a huge surprise for the channel. Now that we're working on all these new Photoshop and creator elements. So 5,000 subs, we'll do something special. So close to 5,000 subs. But anyway, watch FBI this week. All right. Hit me up online. Tell me when the live streams are. I know that this weekend I'm gonna be super busy. I might be free Sunday night. I don't know. We'll see. FBI is definitely gonna win this season. Oh man, they are so stacked right now. They're at 7 billion power. They absorbed 66. Oh god, a couple of English players, right? I can't remember their names. Not Zeus. I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. I do enjoy these live streams. Thanks for hanging out. Beard Army, you lost. You guys are great. If anyone's in that premium channel and not in the channel, I keep looking for you guys, and I feel like an idiot. Like, people join the channel. Maybe people just want to give $5 a month to the channel. So I guess it's not a lot of money. Maybe they just want to help out and know that it's going to a good cause. Maybe they don't want to join the Promoters Club. I just assume everybody wants to be in the Promoters Club, so I keep trying to find them. I'm always like, where are you guys? So here's the master sheet. Here's the master sheet for everyone that's in the Promoters Club. We're at 36 members. 36 members. Why is it not zooming in? What's going on? Well, anyway, there it is. Those are the people that are missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 36 people. Like only 60% of you get 66% are in there. And then of course here's the massive list of all the unlisted videos. Oh my god, man, there's so many. These are all the hidden videos on the channel I took down for different reasons. Not a lot of great ones, a few good ones though. Oh, the original Melt intros, I forgot about those. Anyway, all right, we done here, guys. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you on the next one. My name is Melt.